I want you to speak on. I don't know if you came from a musical family, but what I do know is you over there trying to create one. You know what I'm saying? And tell everybody a little bit about your daughter, man, and how you help put down her music. You know what I'm saying? What her music is all about, the name of her EP, and the love that she may have for what you doing, or how she kind of seen what you was doing and felt she can kind of contribute to the musical world also.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Shout out to my beautiful little girl, not so little anymore, Nikeba Marie. Uh, Now a freshman in high school. So
Okay,
man,
okay.
shotgun's ready.
Yeah.
But
No doubt, baby.
but no, like when she was what, 6,
Right.
she would, so I'd hear her sing little songs and all that, and I was like, well, let me let me cultivate this. So she
Right.
recorded her first song when she was 6. It was like a song called Golden Diamonds, and I did like a little verse on it. And then she's done little songs here and there. She released an EP a couple of years ago called Summer, so y'all can check that out. Look her up, Nekaybaw, Nekaybaw. And the crazy thing is, see, there's a lot I didn't send you because it's just this just like so much. I gotta put it all down and reorganize it.
Right.
But when
Right.
she was working on her EP, there was an artist that I found out about. You might be familiar with Angel Hayes.
Okay.
And this was right before she had got signed. I reached out to her because I heard her style. And this is another thing about staying in the lane. In my opinion, I didn't feel like she and I, Angel Hayes and I collabing would kind of serve my purpose. No disrespect to her art, but she's a dope lyricist. But I was like, yo, I could hear her on one of my daughter's tracks.
Right. Right.
So I threw out a concept. I reached out to her people, and she collabed with my daughter on a song called 3D World, which is on her album. This was right before she got signed. And I always joke around with my daughter. I'm like, dang, how'd you get to collab with a signed artist before me? But that's what it is. Whatever it is, you got to pass it on to the generation so they can do better.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then from there, of course, this year this is another movement that I started just out of seeing the lack of it. I started the Arizona Inspiration on Fire Cypher series.
Okay.
Now, that is our state's first all-conscious cipher series, because I always would see ciphers. There maybe be like a sprinkle of someone, in my opinion, who was like a lyricist, or a sprinkle of someone who was actually talking about something. But I knew our state had a conscious, quote-unquote conscious community,
right.
but just not that many people knew about it.
No question.
So I put that together last year, where we had Arizona's first all-conscious cipher, video cipher. Y'all can check that out, the 2013 Arizona Inspiration on Fire Cypher, and I made some really good friends with that, and, we really kind of, formed a bond, and always, supporting each other's movement. So then this year, I was like, how can I make this year's one different? And I saw in 2012 at the BET Cypher, Ice Cube and Rev Run did a cypher with their sons. I thought that was so dope.
Right.
No one's ever touched that.
Right.
So I was like, what if we did that on an independent level for us? So this year we did Arizona, really the nation's first independent parent-child cipher.
No doubt.
And it was brilliant. It got a lot of national accolades. We have some dope remixes, one by local DJ DN3, and then another one by Amerigo Gazaway, who's been getting a lot of buzz with his mixtape projects. He put together like a Soul Train remix, and it was basically me and my daughter and 4 other MCs and their kids rhyming. And you can check the video and
you made it.
Look at the remixes on there
and
too.
Y'all made it go down. Let's get to the current project. The current project that you're working on. Let everybody know what the CD's called. You know what I'm saying? The EP, what it took to put it down. You know what I'm saying? And how you think it's going to be received by your fans out there that love the music that you do.
Word. Well, Monsters Ball, that was the first full project that I put out there. And, it's when you're an independent artist and, just getting stuff out there, you create such timeless music, you kind of have a chance to take a break for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So Monsters Ball, it was released September of 2012, and it's been, catching on, but it's just so timeless. It's allowed me to focus on singles, but I definitely want people to check out Monsters Ball. It's basically a CD about just exploring and just looking at yourself and kind of looking at things in a different way.
Right.
And so yeah, that's a dope single. Check that out. And then or dope CD. Definitely peep that out. It has some dope production by my dude Sticks again.
Okay.
And a couple tracks on there are co-produced by Mike Cha. I got a bonus track on there with some that has scratches by DJ TJ the King, who is Jay Electronica's DJ. I have a collab on there with SoulCon out of New York, so it's definitely a good project. And then also be on the lookout for a new single that I got. It's very different. I think it's going to take people to a whole nother place. It's a collab that I did with Long Beach artist Careless out of the Circle of Bosses camp, Crooked Eyes camp. And we also collabed with Atlanta artist Star and El Sun. And it's a track called Adonai. And it's just crazy.
Right.
It definitely, people are going to be, impressed, definitely.
Cool stuff. So what kind of videos you got coming out? You got any videos coming out with you on the new EP or from the new album?
Eventually, like right now, I'm doing some singles that I'm going to be putting out videos for, and then we'll probably go back to the album. I did a single called We Live the Music. That was the release last year, and we did that at the Arizona State Fair. That's a video that people could check now. I don't know. There may be an Adonai video. We'll see. I'm kind of in the works with that. I am working on a single with this artist named Kennedy Allure called They Don't Understand You. We're in talks of doing a video with that and even doing like a remix with some really dope artists.
Right.
I got this artist, Crystal Clear, that's going to be doing a verse on it. So it's I'm just working on a lot of different things. There's even a project that's like sci-fi related that I'll probably be doing a video for too. So
that's what it is.
And big ups to the director, Negro Tarantino, who we linked up last year. He's been doing all my videos ever since the first Cypher. So he's definitely a brilliant director. Always has ill vision, and I definitely appreciate that. He can take what I say and just make it visually super dope.
No question. So here's my one of my final questions to you. When the journey's all done, and you get an opportunity to really sit back and look over your catalog of all the things that you've done, what do you want the world to say about the way that you put yours down?
I want the world to say that Thaahum was an artist that was constantly evolving.
Right.
Because I know you said when the journey is done, and the journey, I think, will never be done. Will always be grabbing. And I want people to see that so that they don't ever get complacent or, in their own journey.
Right.
Just constantly evolving, doing stuff, whether I'm helping out my daughter with stuff or where we venture off into another, creative aspect. So, yeah, just someone that was always evolving, someone that taught people to form, their own lane. Don't be ashamed of it. Do you, because there's 7 billion people on the planet. If you can be uniquely you and 1% of the people like your shit, you're good.
No question. For all my listeners out there, I got the opportunity to sit down with Thaahum today. And if you're listening, baby, stay locked in. We're going to bang some of this music that he's doing, man. This cat is incredible, man. We really digging what he's doing over here at Mafia. Hey, Thaahum, before we go, baby, I want to say this one more thing to you. I want to give you another opportunity to shout out and plug everything and everybody that's helped you get to the place to where you are today.
Yes. Okay, big ups to the webmaster, Dan Grove, a.k.a. Thomas Technique. You can check me out at Thaahum.com, THAAHUM.com. Of course, big ups to the director, Negro Tarantino. Big ups to the producers, Sticks, engineers,